and we are in the OfferVault VIP Lounge, also sponsored by Ringba. And we got a real special treat. Joining me now is Sean, the sales director at Ringba. How are you doing today?
Great, bro. How are you?
I'm pretty good myself. How is Las Vegas and the conference treating you so far?
Pretty good so far.
Pretty good so
We
far?
went really hard for this show. Marketing's been great. Our co-founders really put an emphasis on growing the business, and it's been good.
So you guys have had a lot of good opportunities then?
Yeah, thinking back from the first show I did with Ringba at Affiliate Summit East, actually, and just kind of walking the floor, no one knew who we were. This has been really nice. People really understand who Ringba is and what we do.
Awesome. So that was Affiliate Summit East like last year, or how long ago was that?
This would have been about 3 years ago now. Yep.
So you said you walked in then, nobody really knew who you were, but now
Absolutely. Yeah.
popular people on campus.
The brand's everywhere. People are, coming up telling me that people keep asking if they work for Ringba because, we've branded the badges.
I even was getting confused because I was looking at that first. The first thing you see when you see it, even before the name, Ringba.
Evil geniuses.
And OfferVault and Ringba did just throw like one of the best parties last night, the Paper Colors party.
We did.
The line was literally like around the corner.
We did some pretty cool event at the beer park at the Paris here right after the show yesterday. It was great, for marketing, drinks, food, the whole thing.
Great vibes, met a lot of great people there. So let's just talk a little bit about Ringba. Can you kind of just give us your elevator pitch for the company?
Yeah, we are a performance-based call tracking company. Our feature sets are really heavily focused on your affiliate marketer, your performance marketer, people who are trying to scale. We've seen some of the stuff that's done in this space with call tracking. We've made an emphasis to do things different and learn from some of the mistakes. We work with affiliates, networks, buyers, you name it. We've got feature sets that kind of apply to everybody. So I think the biggest thing that we hear about our company, though, is that we are so customer service facing. We don't do ticket systems. We provide a lot of hands-on help to our clients, and that's been really great for us.
So you guys are very hands-on, making sure the customer is having the best quality experience, pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's probably the biggest compliment we hear from our client base.
Check out Ringba. So can you just tell us a little bit about your background and how you got started in this industry?
Yeah, sure. So I'm from Tampa, Florida originally. Go Bulls, go Bucks, go Rays, go Bolts. I'm a homer for sure. But I'm a friend from college worked at a network that was based out of Clearwater, and I ended up was a business development manager there, working with advertisers and clients. Kind of cut my teeth, got my understanding for this industry. Slowly started to realize I really wanted more, and at the time, Ringba wasn't what we are now, but it was clear to me the vision and what they had in mind, and that really excited me. So I went from that network working at Ringba, and I've been there for the last 3 years, just watching this thing grow.
That's great. You said you saw the vision, and that's what kind of made you want to get a part of Ringba. And that's, I think, a great piece of advice for anyone out there looking for jobs in this industry, or even in general. You should understand and see the vision of the company you're working for. I think that makes a person a way happier employee.
Absolutely. It's super clear as soon as you meet the people within our company, our organization, that everyone's kind of on the same page. And from the very beginning, that was clear to me, and that excited me. It was a risk at the time. It's clear to me now that it's paid off. But yeah.
You gotta take risks in life, right?
It's true.
So currently, what are some trends that you're noticing in the space?
The space is always changing, evolving, and there's dark corners of this affiliate space. But one thing I will say is, it seems clear that everyone's trying to do the right things, and calls most of the time are a way that affiliate marketers, performance marketers can do very good and legitimate business. It seems like calls, while seem like an old school way of business, are continuously growing and getting better. It's a higher intent sale, someone calling and pick up the phone is more likely to buy. So
Okay.
it wouldn't seem likely that calls would be in the digital age.
It is
that
a little
calls
surprising, yeah.
wouldn't be as big as they are, but getting into the the call space, it's been exploding and it's continued to grow.
So why do you think that is, this explosion and continued growth?
I think the technology platforms like Ringba, where we can offer more insights to who's calling, where they're calling from, and then making a really seamless customer experience. When someone picks up the phone and having it routed intelligently without the caller ever knowing what's going on enables, very smart marketers that happen to be at these shows and in this industry to scale and grow and utilize new technology to get better at the call space. Whereas before, it was just a landline or a call. There was not really technology to back up or help them optimize or scale. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that has helped
the biggest
helped
driving
it explode.
factor.
Yeah.
So companies like Ringba, where you said you can let people know where the call is coming from, you can track the call, and then you make sure that the call is seamless for the person receiving it.
Right, and then we have a lot, feature sets within our platform that allow someone who is a call marketer or a company that works with calls to do that very easily.
That sounds pretty awesome. Sounds like you guys should check out Ringba. Next question.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. This is a constantly growing industry. I feel like there's always newcomers entering the industry. So what would be a good piece of advice that you could offer for people that are just getting started?
If you're just getting started, I'd say, really dive in. Just go for it. And, you're kind of going to come out the other end with taking some lumps and ultimately learning a lot, right? You're going to find a direction, do something that makes sense to you, but, take some risk and really just dive in. I remember, 5-6 years ago going to my first show. Again, it was at Affiliate Summit East.
Oh, okay.
And just not knowing anything and just kind of going for it, right? Just, trying to pick up as much as possible. And, ultimately I found my rhythm, my groove. So just go for it.
Just go for it. Just dive in. It might be some cuts and bruises along the way, but it's all going to be worth it.
Absolutely.
You're going to get better as you keep learning. You're just going to keep getting better.
There's a whole lot to offer in this industry for everybody. So just kind of, dive in.
I definitely would agree that there's definitely something for everyone. There's
Absolutely.
So many opportunities. So we just closed out a decade. We are, the first month of the new year. What do you think are going to be the biggest opportunities for 2020?
That's a good question. I know from our speaking internally, programmatic calls seems like the future. So being able to buy and sell calls on a bid system is the future. That's our vision of what the future of that corner of the space is.
Right.
But overall, this affiliate industry is continuously evolving and growing. So it's tough to say. I mean, you really never know what's going to come up next.
What's going to happen next? Yeah, definitely can agree with that. And it is an always adapting and evolving industry.
Yep. That's what makes it so beautiful.
Definitely. All right, guys. Eddie Grand, Sean from Ringba. We are signing out. I'm about to go check out. Ringba has a margarita bar here.
Yes, we do.
I gotta go get myself a margarita. We will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining us,
Thanks,
Sean.
man.